You ever sip coffee on your porch at dawn, watching a hawk soar, only to have some HOA queen in a pink suit stomp up and slap a glittery eviction notice on your cabin, claiming it's hers? That's the absurd welcome I got one frosty morning, but let me tell you, when I revealed I own not just the cabin but the whole damn mountain and watched her empire crumble online, it was a victory sweeter than spring water from my stream. Drop a comment below. Where you watching from? Because this tale of a mountain, a bully, and a viral takedown's gonna echo like a wolf's howl at midnight. I'm Nate Callahan, 38, a wildlife tracker living on a cabin perched high on Callahan Ridge in Redstone, Colorado, land my great-granddad staked in 1926. It's my soul, pine-scented air, a creek bubbling through, trails I've walked since I could toddle. The whole ridge, 2,000 acres, is mine, locked in the Callahan Mountain Heritage Trust, a slice of history documented in state archives, even featured in a PBS special. Redstone's wild, but its base brushes silver pines, a gated community of cookie-cutter houses, and an HOA run by Pamela Rhodes, a 50-something ex-realtor who treats her presidency like she's ruling a kingdom. Pamela's had her eye on my ridge for years, griping about my shack ruining her view, but my land's private, untouchable by her clipboard tyranny, until she decided to rewrite reality. One crisp October morning, I'm on my porch, coffee steaming, when Pamela charges up the trail in a neon pink power suit, wedge heels wobbling on rocks, two HOA lackeys trailing with clipboards, looking like they'd rather be anywhere else. She shrieks, "This property's HOA now," and slaps a sparkly eviction notice on my door, all glitter and arrogance, like a kid's craft project gone rogue. "You're out in 48 hours, squatter," she declares, arms crossed, as if she's just conquered Everest. I don't flinch, just sip my coffee, eyeing the ivy-covered plaque behind her, Callahan Mountain Heritage Reserve, private. I own this cabin, this trail, every boulder she stumbled past, but she's clueless, strutting like she's planting flags. "Care for some spring water?" I ask, offering a thermos from my stream. She sniffs, gags, and dumps it out, sneering, "Poison." I bite back a laugh, knowing she's about to step into a trap deeper than my ridge's ravines. Pamela rants, calling my cabin unregistered, unsightly, claiming the HOA voted to seize it for a community tea house and yoga retreat. I glance at her lackeys. One shrugs, apologetic, the other scribbles nervously. "Security's coming if you don't leave," she threatens, oblivious that the nearest road's a 10-mile, four-wheel drive slog. I nod, calm, recording every word on my phone, tucked in my flannel pocket. "Tour the cabin," I offer, knowing she'll scoff. "I don't mingle with squatters," she snaps, marching off, heels catching rocks, her minions scrambling behind. Alone, I peel off the glittery notice, grinning. It's Exhibit 1 in her downfall. I upload a clip to Reddit's r/entitled people. HOA Karen tries seizing my cabin. Doesn't know I own the mountain. By noon, it's viral, 5,000 upvotes, memes exploding, her face on a dictator poster, my deed photoshopped as a sword. The internet's howling, and I'm just getting started. I've been waiting for this. Silver Pines HOA had crept closer to my ridge, eyeing unused land, but Pamela went full rogue, forging votes, faking titles, thinking my solitude meant weakness. She didn't check records. My land's airtight. Deeds from 1926, topographic maps, mineral rights, state grants. That plaque she ignored? It's registered with the Historical Society. I dig out my files, a binder thick as a log, and call my lawyer, Ellie Harper, a local who knows these hills like her backyard. "She's handed you a gold mine, Nate," Ellie says, laughing. "Let her dig deeper, then bury her." I lean back, coffee cold, feeling Granddad's voice. "Truth's a mountain, son. Stand firm, it'll hold." I don't fight yet. I wait, cameras rolling, knowing Pamela's ego will sink her. Next day, a drone buzzes my cabin, dipping low, spying my solar panels. I wave, grinning, as it zips off, Pamela's recon, no doubt. My trail cams, set for deer, catch it disturbing a pair of protected owls, their nest rattled, a federal violation. I smile, emailing the footage to the state wildlife office, tagging GPS and time. By dusk, they're investigating. Pamela escalates, sending a crew to bulldoze my trail for community access. I hike down with coffee, laminated deed in hand, and meet Don, a worker confused by his orders. HOA said it's theirs, he mumbles. I show him the map. My land, clear as day. He nods, shuts off his dozer, calls it quits. That afternoon, the county sheriff confirms a probe into illegal trail work, fining the HOA $75,000. Pamela's unraveling, and I'm just sipping tea. She doesn't stop, announcing in the HOA newsletter a mountain dispute resolution and soliciting donations for a tea garden fund. I highlight her lies, add the flyer to my binder, chuckling at her gall. She schedules an emergency HOA meeting to acquire my land, and I show up, muddy boots, flannel rumpled, a canvas folder heavy with truth. The room's tense, Pamela's smug, opening with a speech about reclaiming resources. I raise my hand. She ignores me. I stand, walk to the front, and drop my folder. 1926 deed, maps, mineral rights, a state letter declaring my ridge a heritage site, untouchable by HOAs. This isn't yours, I say, voice low. Never was. Pamela's face drains, stammering about legal documents. I slide out the county clerk's email. No HOA jurisdiction, period. A board member gasps. We're liable? Another mutters, the drone, the dozer. I stay silent, letting the paper scream. Pamela's empire cracks, neighbors whispering, her clipboard shaking. The next move's wilder. 2 black SUVs crawl up my trail for guys stepping out, one with a fake badge, reading a nonsense eviction from a folder of HOA gibberish. I clear my throat, startling them. You law? I ask. They're not. Unlicensed security, hired by Pamela. I hand them my cease and desist, deed, and sheriff's number. Call it, I say, pointing to my trail cam's red light. To Bolt, the badge guy mumbles miscommunication. The last offers a buyout. I laugh. Only thing for sale's this video. I post it. Karen sends fake cops to my cabin. Doesn't know I'm recording. Reddit erupts. Memes. A cartoon of Pamela's SUV eaten by a snowbank monster. A local news segment, Mountain Man versus HOA tyranny, paints her as a delusional bully. My calm clips going viral. Pamela's desperate, filing a laughable lawsuit. $200,000 for emotional distress and spiritual trauma. Ellie dismantles it in hours, filed in the wrong county, riddled with lies. The judge tosses it, slapping sanctions for wasting time. At the next HOA meeting, Todd, the mailman who's delivered to my cabin for decades, stands. That's Nate's land, always was. Residents pile on, livid about Pamela's $20,000 in misused dues. Fake consultants, her cousin's shell companies. They vote her out in 10 minutes, her screams of treason echoing as she's escorted out. The county strips her HOA roll, probes her for fraud, wildlife violations, harassment. She moves 2 counties away, selling Crystal Garden tchotchkes online, a shadow of her pink-suited self. The state steps in, fast-tracking my ridge's permanent historical protection. No development, no HOAs ever, ironically, thanks to Pamela's noise drawing attention. I host a winter retreat for combat vets, their laughter filling the cabin, a photo of us in snow captioned Fort Freedom going viral. Hikers trickle in, leaving notes in my trail tin. Thanks, apologies, sketches. I carve a bench for the ridge, etching, sit, listen, let the mountains speak. Silver Pine's new HOA, led by Todd, fixes potholes, not dreams. Neighbors wave, share pies, tell stories of Pamela's finds, Christmas lights, wrong mulch. My binder's shelved, a thick saga of truth over glitter. I write, the mountain remembers, stashing a copy under the floorboards, Granddad's journal beside it, a legacy deeper than any deed. Winter hits hard, and Pamela's last gasp is a snowbank crash on my trail, her SUV's radiator bust. I hike down, offer tea, demand an apology. She shoves damp hundreds at me, shivering, pride cracked. I call a tow, sip my tea as Dave, the driver, smirks, hauling her out. Her cash stocks my hiker pantry, Karma Fund I call it. The mountain's quiet now. Owl's back on my porch, deer nibbling near. I sit on that bench, coffee steaming, feeling Granddad's nod. Stand still, son. The mountain holds. It did, and Pamela's echoes gone, drowned by wind and truth. But here's where I pause. Could I have stopped her sooner? Share my deed early? Spared the vet's retreat, the viral storm? Maybe. Yet when someone tries to steal your mountain, fakes laws, and bullies your peace, sometimes you gotta let him climb. Then watch him fall, deed in hand. Another HOA's sniffing trails nearby. And I'm torn. Stay quiet or arm up. What do you think? Ever face a bully or hold your ground? Spill it in the comments. I'm all ears. If this hit you, smash that like button, share it with someone who'd love the twist, and subscribe for more tales of standing firm. Because sometimes the guy with the cabin's the one who owns the whole damn ridge.